everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you probably clicked on this video because you want to know more about me, which is awesome. I'm so glad you want to know more about me. So this video is a collaboration with my friend Shaylee from TheVanityChair. Her and I were chatting on Snapchat one day and she was like, you should do the 50 random facts tag. That's really hard to say, by the way, 50 random facts tag. And I was like, you know what? If you do it, I'll do it. So we're doing this together. I will link to her version of this down below and let's get started. And some of these are really random, by the way. So hopefully you learn something new about me. I am left-handed. You may have noticed that with my swatches and stuff, but I am left-handed. I do a lot of stuff with my right hand, but I write with my left hand, so technically I'm left-handed. I have two wiener dogs. No, just two, not four. Two. If you watch my Snapchats and my vlogs, you know that, but I have two. I have Lola and Lily. Lola has been my baby since the very beginning. She's been with me through my entire adult life, and Lily actually used to be my mom's dog, and now she's my dog. So, two wiener dogs. I hate tomatoes. I hate tomatoes so much, but I love salsa and I love ketchup. So I don't really know how that works, but I hate tomatoes. I have two favorite colors. My first favorite color and my all-time favorite color is pink. I love pink, but a special kind of pink. I like the baby soft, like almost like Pepto-Bismol pink. I like that pink. And then my newly acquired, and by newly I mean like maybe 5 years ago, is mint green or like Tiffany blue. I love that color. I graduated from Arizona State University. If you guys don't know what that is, or if you do know what that is, go Sun Devils. Is that right? Oh my gosh, I graduated in 2010, so it's been a while. I can't remember. That's the pitchfork, right? Oh my god, don't kill me. I love to play board games. I love board games so much. Ever since I was little, my favorite is Monopoly, but I love board games. I remember when I was probably like in 5th grade, well, younger, like elementary school aged, I would like recruit my stepsisters to play Monopoly with me, and we would like carry on the game over and over, like for days. Like we would keep the board game all set up and we would play the same game like for days straight. It was crazy. My foreign language in college was American Sign Language. I really should have learned Spanish, but I didn't want to learn Spanish. I wanted to learn sign language, so I do know ASL. I've lost a little bit of it throughout the years, but like I can pick it up really quickly. My favorite kind of music is country music, and my favorite singer is Luke Bryan. Oh my gosh, those teeth, like I know they're probably fake, but anytime he smiles, I just melt. I love Luke Bryan. I am obsessed with macaroni and cheese ever since I was little. I remember back to when I first went to my babysitter, like my first day of my childhood babysitter. It was recorded for some reason. I don't know why. Back then, like cameras weren't very common, so I don't know why it was videotaped, but she asked me what my favorite food was and I was like, mac and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese, and now that I've gotten older, I love putting bacon in it and peas. Bacon and peas and mac and cheese. Oh, yes, please. That rhymed. I've gone to 6 different Britney Spears concerts in my entire life. Yes, I know that's a bit obsessive, but it's basically every single concert that she's ever headlined in Arizona and her Piece of Me show in Vegas. So that's 6 total. That's a lot. I am terrible at playing sports. Like every single sport I am terrible at. In elementary school and in high school, I hated PE because I was always the last to be picked whenever we picked teams for sports because everybody knew that I sucked. So I'm not very coordinated. In high school, I really wanted to be in a play, and I was in drama club, or maybe they called it theater club, but like just like sports, I'm not very good at acting. But it was either theater class or dance class, and one of my random facts later on is that I can't dance. Well, now I ruined it, but anyway, so I picked theater over dance, and I was so bad when I, like, what is it called? Not rehearsed, auditioned, that I got a part, but my part was to be a tree. So I was a tree in the background of the play A Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm sorry if I sound stuffy. I'm getting over a cold. That's not a fact, but in case you hear that. Anyways. I love ice cream, and my favorite kind of ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. And on top of that, I love to put magic shell and caramel sauce. OMG, it's the best. I love to paint my fingernails, but I hate painting my toenails. Like, I hate it. I always hated it. Like, it's so hard. You have to like bend over, and it's just, I hate painting my toenails. I will almost exclusively only let salons do it because I hate painting my toenails. One of my biggest fears is the dentist. I had like a severe phobia of the dentist, and it stems from when I was very, very little. I had a very bad experience at the dentist, and I just have hated the dentist ever since then. Like, I will sometimes cancel my dentist appointments, not because there's a conflicting appointment, but because I just don't want to go. It's that bad. I am a slight clean freak. I know a lot of people call it OCD for fun. It's probably not that bad, but ask anybody who's ever lived with me. I'm a huge clean freak. Like, I will clean every single day, and then I will like deep clean once a week, which is not necessary. I know that, but like, I enjoy it. I love to clean. I love watching the Disney Channel. I love watching the Disney Channel. I don't know what it is. Like, I know I'm too old for the Disney Channel, but I love it. My all-time favorite Disney show was Hannah Montana, which is not on anymore, and I'm so sad that Miley turned into like this crazy, you know, Miley, but I loved Hannah Montana. I love Taco Bell. Like, it is my favorite fast food restaurant of all time. It is so bad for you. It is so unhealthy, but I love Taco Bell. I really love their grilled stuffed burritos, and I like the old grilled stuffed burritos. So they like recently reformulated their grilled stuffed burritos probably like 5 years ago, and they added like guacamole and like weird stuff to it. I like the old grilled stuffed burritos. I love Taco Bell. My favorite movie is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but like the old one with Gene Wilder in it. I love that movie. My sister introduced me to that movie when I was really little. We went to like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. If you don't know what that is, then you are super young, but it was a movie store, and she like picked it out for me one day. She was like, I think you'd like this. I fell in love, and I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I hate seafood. I don't like seafood. I don't like the smell of seafood. I don't like the texture of seafood, but occasionally I get cravings for fried calamari, which is weird because that's like one of the most seafoody things you can eat, like calamari, but I don't know why. I just get a craving for it every once in a while. I am the youngest of 6 girls, the youngest. I have no brothers, only sisters, so I have 5 sisters. I am a terrible swimmer. I have never learned how to swim. I took swim lessons when I was little, but like, I just never really learned how to swim. And now as a grown adult, like, I would drown. If you threw me in the ocean, I would drown. I don't know how to swim. When I was 10, I cut my hair like really short, like up to here. Well, I didn't cut it. I went to a salon to get it cut. And I remember the lady missed a chunk of my hair, and when I was standing in line, I was brushing through my hair with my hands, and like it fell out. So I had like this little bob and then a really long piece, like it looked like a rat tail or something. Anyways, I was so sad. I hated my short hair. I cried, and like, I'll never cut my hair short again. I love donuts so much. Like, if I could eat donuts every day, I would, except for I would weigh 800 pounds. I love donuts. I love maple. Maple donuts are my favorite, and Dunkin' Donuts are my favorite kind of donuts. My all-time, like when I grow up, I really just want to be a mom. Like when I was younger, that's all I ever wanted to be, is a mom, which is weird, but yeah, that's my goal when I grow up. I want to be a mom. I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. My favorite candy of all time is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Skittles. I love Skittles. I have a strange obsession with buying coffee mugs. Even before I liked coffee, like I just loved to buy coffee mugs. I don't know what it is, but like anytime I go into Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or anywhere they sell mugs, I always want to buy a mug. I really like bathing suits a lot, even though I don't wear them as much as I used to, but I love bathing suits. Like it's like running around in your underwear, but it's socially acceptable. I have this thing where I like growl under my breath, like I go I don't know if you can hear that or not. And I don't know where I picked it up or how I picked it up, but my mom started doing it as well, and I do it when I get really frustrated or like really mad and I can't like express my frustration. I will just growl. I have a pet peeve, and it's really bad that I have this pet peeve, but like I cannot stand nose whistling. Like, if you know when you're sick and like your nose whistles, I hate that. Like I can't, I hate it. If I'm sitting next to somebody in the movie theater, or like when I was in school, if I was sitting next to somebody in class and their nose whistled, like I have to move and get away from them because I can't stand it. I have really, really long fingers, like abnormally long fingers and abnormally long toes. Like every boyfriend I've ever had, every friend I've ever had, my hands, my fingers are longer than theirs. They're just, I don't know, do they look long? They're long. I cannot eat cold pizza. You know how some people can like take pizza the next day right out of the fridge and eat cold pizza? I can't eat it. I don't like cold pizza. I have a phobia that I always stink. And I think it stems from like elementary school when there's always like those kids that are just really stinky. I always thought that I was one of those kids. And then when I started to get into customer service, like as an adult working, there's always those customers that just smell really bad. And like a lot of times people who stink don't know they stink, so I always for some reason thought that I was the person who stinks, and like I still feel that way. So I always wear tons of perfume and lotion because I always feel like I stink. I used to have crooked teeth, like I had a crooked front tooth, and of course I had braces when I fixed it, but it was so bad that like I had my high school boyfriend's friends used to make fun of me for it, and I was so naive that I had no idea like what they were calling me meant what they were saying until somebody pointed it out to me, and I was like, that's really rude. This is the fact that I told you earlier. I cannot dance. Like not just, you know, you're going out with your friends and you're dancing. I mean, anyone can do that, but like choreographed dancing, I can't dance. So I can't play sports, I can't act, and I can't dance. What can I do? I despise pumpkin spice flavored anything. Like pumpkin spice things just are not good to me. Pumpkin things are like, pumpkin pastries are good, but like pumpkin spice, something about pumpkin spice, I don't like it. I do not have any tattoos. No tattoos. I hate wearing sunglasses because they leave like a little imprint on my nose right here and it messes up my makeup. So even though I live in Arizona and I really should wear sunglasses, I hate wearing sunglasses. I've always wanted to own a French bulldog, and I think now that I have wiener dogs, I prefer wiener dogs over French bulldogs, but like ever since I saw the movie Just Married with Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy in it, and she had Bags, the little French bulldog that jumps out the window, I've always wanted a French bulldog. I love the smell of permanent markers. Permanent markers and dry erase markers. Love those. I have this strange phobia that when I die, I'm gonna have naked fingernails. Like, I'm not gonna have nail polish on. And I know that's so weird, but like, I don't know. I think it stems from watching too much like CSI, because you know when they like go to identify bodies after you die, and you have to have like some kind of, this is weird and getting really morbid, but I don't know, I just hope that when I die I have nail polish on. Is that weird? It's kind of weird. I used to hate the taste of coffee. Like I loved the smell of coffee, but I used to hate the taste of coffee. And then one day I started drinking caramel frappuccinos like when I was in high school, and that just made me love coffee, so now I love coffee. Even though I love makeup and beauty products, I have no idea how to apply winged liner. Like winged eyeliner, I've watched so many tutorials and so many people have tried to tell me how to do it, but like every time I apply it, it looks terrible. So that's probably the one makeup thing that I really, really need to work on. In elementary school, I really wanted to play an instrument because my sister played the viola, and I didn't really want to do that because I wanted to do something of my own, so I played the flute and the piccolo. I wasn't very good, but I still have my flute. Like, I still have it, and I don't ever use it. I should probably try to sell it. In middle school, I really loved Pokemon. Like so much so that I had all the little figurines, I collected the cards, I played the card games, I had Pokemon Monopoly, I had the video games, I loved Pokemon. Speaking of video games, the only video game that truly can ever keep my interest is Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't know if you guys have ever played that before, but it's like where you build roller coasters and you build theme parks, and like your goal is to get a certain amount of people into your theme park. I really like that game. I don't have it anymore, but like I really liked that game. I'm a super, super light sleeper, and I didn't used to always be that way. When I was younger, like I would just dead fall asleep, but now that I'm older, I think once I lived on my own, like you become more alert and more awake and like aware of what's going on around you. So I'm a super light sleeper, so much so that I usually need earplugs and some kind of white noise like a fan or a white noise machine in order for me to sleep comfortably. I love kettle corn. I love kettle corn so much that I can eat a whole bag in one sitting all by myself. I love kettle corn. Alright guys, well those are my 50 random facts. I hope that you learned something new about me today. Make sure you check out Shaylee's 50 random facts. I know I'm going over there right now to go check it out because I want to know more about Shaylee. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.